I'm an extreme endurance athlete, and this is my motivational video. The topic of today's video is 90% of what we do is because of our subconscious mind. Have you ever took or do you take the same route home every time you drive home from something? You know, the same route. A lot of us do that. We take the same route home every time. And then let's just say one day we need to run an errand. So we have to take a slightly different route home. And if you're driving for a little bit of time, say down the freeway, and you turn off and you get distracted a little bit, you will go on autopilot, or at least I go on autopilot, and I start following the regular route that I take. If I don't focus, as soon as I get off that freeway, I will go into autopilot and follow that route. That is how the subconscious mind works. The conscious mind is where you focus and then you start doing that. That's why it's so difficult when you do something like that. Like as soon as you turn off that freeway, you have to start focusing right away that I'm taking a different route. You can't let your mind daydream, or you will go the regular route. That is how the subconscious mind, and I just heard this stat the other day and I believe it, controls 90% of your life. Is your subconscious mind is controlling it. It's all the stuff that's in there that is not easily controlled by you. It takes hours and hours of new habits and new affirmations to sink into that subconscious mind and get yourself to go a different route. So what I'm telling you to do, I heard this great stat from Jim Rohn. I heard this, not great stat, but I heard this great video by Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn was Tony Robbins' mentor, by the way. And what Jim said, he says, when I was a young man, I used to sit, I'd turn the radio on, listen to the news in the morning, and then I would grab the newspaper and read the news. And we know the news is 90% negative, right? That's what obviously sells newspapers and news, is the negativity. And so he would say that after I turned on that radio and read the newspaper, it was literally like starting my day off by opening my brain up and dumping a truckload of manure into my head. You do not want to start your day with a truckload of manure going in your head, because that stuff is all going in your subconscious mind, and you're thinking lots of fear and lots of negative thoughts all day long. So you need to literally, that has to be all positive. You're either reading positive stuff. I love YouTube. I absolutely love it, because you could just Google motivating, and there's tons of people out there trying to get positive messages out. Keep putting that in your head. Read, like I said, read positive books. Keep reading positive. You can't put enough positive stuff in your head. And don't worry, if the world is coming to an end, somebody will probably tell you you don't need to watch the news, because there'll be 80,000 times that it's a false world coming to an end. So anyway, just stay positive, stay positive, stay positive. And your life will start to seriously improve. If you're vibrating positive, your life will seriously improve. Once you get that subconscious mind to think positive, because you keep just saturating with positive, and and it can take a long time to keep, you slowly just get that, it better and better all the time, how you feel all the time. A higher percentage, you will feel more positive. Little things that come up won't be a big deal. So anyway, that's what I'm encouraging you. Since 90% of what we do is our subconscious mind, you want all that stuff that's in there. And like I said, it's literally probably brainwashing yourself. All the negative stuff you heard as kids, all the negative stuff, like I said, on the news, you keep brainwashing positive stuff in there, and you'll start believing, hey, this is a really great world. There's people doing amazingly great things out here. And it's really, really safe too. I know that's a shock for those of you who are newsaholics, but it's freaking safe. If you look at stats from the 1930s and 20s and all this, where it was a little you're out in the wilderness, and a lot more people died then now. It just doesn't happen like what it used to. I mean, it's not nearly as dangerous percentage-wise. Although what, you know, the news will have you believe is that it's like a seriously dangerous world. It's not. It's not. Anyway, so think positive. Remember, somebody will tell you if the sky is falling. You might as well just get hit by a piece of sky. You know, why worry about it and get hit by a piece of sky and you know it's over. But anyway, so you got to just keep saturating your brain with positive, 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 positive. If you want to have a happy life and a great life and attract happy people around you, positive people around you, you keep thinking positive thoughts. If you get negative stuff in there and it causes you to bitch and piss and moan, all you do is attract those type of people around you. You bitch and piss and moan together, and then you just start attracting more and more negative stuff in your life. So the more you saturate into your brain positive, the more positive you will be. It's like a whirlpool, right? So you just keep attracting more and more, you know, positive stuff in as you get swirling around, you know, like a tornado. You're just attracting all this positivity to you. So keep what you put in that subconscious mind positive, because 90% of what you do is because of that subconscious mind, and it takes a lot of effort to unbrainwash all the crap that's been put up there. So just keep everything you do. As soon as like somebody starts talking negative around you, la 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 la, you go, I gotta go. And you start, you know, and you may have to make different friends. If you got really negative friends, you got to go get different friends. Those are small dose friends now. You got to get different friends who are really positive. And when you, as like I said, if that subconscious gets more positive, as it gets more positive, you will attract more positive people, because the negative people don't want to be around you. They don't want to hear about sunshine and rainbows and how great life is. They don't. Anyway, keep putting positive stuff in your head, and you will be positive and live a much more happier life. If you're interested, you can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. If you have a comment, please put it in the YouTube comment section, or a question. And if you would like me to talk to your team, your group, your organization, email me at epicbillbradley@gmail.com and I will get you out some information. And at that same email, if you want information on mental toughness coaching, please send an email to that too. Thank you very much.